afternoon and welcome to the Global Sports Network YouTube channel. This afternoon we are in Helderberg down in Strand where the hosts Helderberg Rugby Club, who are currently lingering in 8th position, going up against the Kels River, who are relegation threatened at the moment. They just need 2 points to escape that relegation zone, so we're just waiting to see what happens in that game. At the moment, Helderberg is leading by a slender margin, and of course it is the Watchalong. Later, it's the reigning world champions, the Springboks, up against the second fiddle Ireland, the land of the great John Jameson and Coddle, which is best served with Irish soda bread. But of course, what's definitely going to be served this afternoon is a revenge match, as of course 13-8 was the final score between these two juggernauts in favor of the visitors in Loftus right now. And a lot of talk has been made as to who's the best team in the world. Well, one team has 4 Rugby World Cup titles, the other has 8 consecutive quarter-final losses. But of course, to chat more about that, I'm joined by the man who interviewed me a few years ago during his days in Madiba's radio, the man who happens to be a fellow Eastern Cape original and part-time global traveller, Nathan Morkel. International Rugby is back.
Thanks to actually, I'm actually from Cape Town, but obviously I lived in PE, so now it's called Rebecca. But thank you very much for having me on GSN or on Watchalong.
100%, and I mean, of course, just quickly, what your mates call you? They call you Nate Gogs, not Gogzilla, Helen Zilla. Just focus on the cabinet. Just let us focus on the rugby this afternoon. Of course, just quickly, we have 15 minutes until kickoff of the Springboks versus Ireland. But let's just quickly touch base on what's been happening on the league thus far. Of course, it is after 11 rounds. Currently, Helderberg is up against Kels River, who are currently suffering a relegation strategy right now. But just to quickly have a look at how the logs in general are situated right now, starting with the Super League C, you have Macassar, Goodwood, and Primrose completing the top 3 there, and Peniel, stupid pronunciation, but Peniel Villages with 37 points at 4th place, and Atlantis together with Young People completing the top 6. And of course in the Super League B, you have Van der Stel with 43 points and leading the charge there in the Super League B, and UWC still finding it difficult to crack that Super League spot in 2nd place with 39 points, and Kraaifontein with 37 points. Hands and Hearts, Bella, Franschhoek complete the top 6, and of course in Super League B, Calmo, Langa and Strand still have to find their way out of the relegation zone. And lastly, the main focus will be Super League A, Hammies unbeaten with 48 points, Unimo surviving a scare against SK Walmers just last week in 2nd place, and Durban with 36, who feel that they may have ruined their opportunity to go to the top of the log against Hamilton's. And False Bay, after spending an entire month in a position, only needed a win against Villages to jump straight to 4th place, and Marties will be the number 5th side. Relegation, as we've spoken about it, Kels River, SK Walmers, CPUT. Your thoughts on what the league has been so far?
Yeah, so Hammies are doing very well, as you mentioned, they're very unbeaten so far. False Bay, I think, is a wild card. They're cracking that top 6 up, because all the teams, and I was spoken to at the top, has got Hammies, and the rest. It's going to be very competitive, and the top 6. So I'm looking forward to how the other teams go along the back end of the season.
100%. I mean, of course, you have been with us at GSN for over a month. Just quickly, how has your experience been in terms of the rugby that Western Cape has to offer, and of course what happens or what's happening in the league thus far?
Oh, it's been amazing. The rugby on display has been top notch, and I think a few players have been rewarded for all their hard work and the efforts on the day. You see Labib Kaname being rewarded with a cap and Curry Cup. So the Bulls are playing his province this coming weekend. Labib Kaname was on the bench. They got Vinima Tongo, the prop for Stellenbosch,
top player,
versatile vodka player, And we got CJ Fellerman. CJ Fellerman played for EP Kings back in the days. Now gets another opportunity now. He's actually a full-time teacher. So now these players get an opportunity in the Currie Cup. So it's very nice to see club players getting an opportunity to play in the Currie Cup.
100%. And you mentioned a couple of players that have been rewarded by scintillating performances in the league and now find themselves with provincial colours. Also a player to mention, Lucky Jepu. Winning the Currie Cup with the Pumas and now plying his trade with Unimil and giving an opportunity at Western Province.
I mean, you the man, you know more than me, because you covered all these games. So you tell us about Lucky Jepu.
First of all,
he went to Sacks. That's the only thing I can tell you about Lucky Jepu. He went to Sacks and won a Currie Cup with Pumas.
100%. You know, a player of such caliber, Lucky Jepu, one game a commentator or play against UCT. I mean, with Unimil, it's a blend of scrum halves. Because Lucky Jepu won it against UCT, they were playing in Milnerton. And of course, the scrum half, Gijsford, winning it. Also a reserve scrum half for Lucky Jepu, winning it at the death for SK Warmers. So something is in the shadows as far as the scrum halves here in Western Cape.
Definitely, and what's nice about Unimil as well, they do have a very strong bench. I call them the bomb squad. I spoke to the coach, I forgot his name, Mr. Ishmael.
Yes.
He's the coach of Unimil, so I think they've got a very good side and it could potentially be, I think the second or third on the log now, and another wild card in the top 6.
100%, and of course, we are moments away from the kickoff, so ladies and gentlemen, please bear with us this afternoon. It is a change of a scenery. Global Sport Network bringing you nothing but the best and the local club rugby here in the Western Cape. Of course, it is the Watchalong this afternoon, whereby we're joining you back at home to join us in this scintillating fixture between the Springboks and Ireland. How weird is it? Before the World Cup, they were in different positions. Ireland was number 1. The Springboks were 4th.
I think it's a personal. This game is very personal because before the World Cup, as you mentioned, Ireland was number 1 and South Africa was 2nd. And we unfortunately lost, or let me say the Springboks lost the pool stage game. And they lost in the quarterfinal to New Zealand. They thought they were going to get to the final, but it was not meant to be for them.
100%.
And we were world champions 2 times in a row.
100%. And I mean, of course, with the Springboks, they lined up, well, tried and tested squad. 4 new faces. They've kept 20 of their World Cup winners from last season. And of course, you do have Gerard Steenkamp in the number 17 jumper at the bomb squad. Salman Murat may have been a surprise inclusion in this big fixture for the Springboks. And of course, you do have Morkel van Staden, who had a stellar against Leinster, also in the final against Glasgow Warriors. But I think the main one, getting headlines, Sasha Mngomezulu.
Yeah, Sasha, what a phenomenal talent. Man coming from Bishops. I actually didn't know, but his dad is British, but obviously
they had to get him quickly.
His mom is Zulu, and what's nice, before this game, he went to visit his family in Pretoria, the Zulu side of the family. So wonderful talent, can play fly, centre and fullback. And it makes a lot of sense why if you want to go 6-2 split, have him on the bench, able to cover many positions, and Grant Williams, able to cover scrum half and wing as well. So I've never seen him play at fly for the URC at that level. So did well against Wales, so we see what happens here today.
Now, here's the trick now, like the Springboks DNA, you've seen that they do dominate physically, but of course with the inclusion of Tony Brown now and Farrell, do you think now there might be a change in DNA as to how the Springboks are playing?
So Tony Brown, as 100% during the week, has been a better fresh share for them. So I think what he's Tony Brown said, we're looking to find ways to penetrate the defense of the opposition. He has come up with different ways now, being innovative and so forth. So we're interested to see how they go about their business. The Springboks are known to kick quite a lot. So let's see how they're able to keep the ball, because we know Ireland like to tackle the ball in hand. 200 minimum 200 passes a game for Ireland, and we like to defend. So it's interesting what happens to them.
Now, the last time South Africa played Ireland wasn't the World Cup final. I think it was the second biggest game after the Springboks. And now, Manie Libbok, what's in his mind right now?
Manie Libbok, I think I think he needs to be professional with his work, and I'm pretty sure he's professional, and I'm sure the coaches have told him, and transparent, and Rassi has mentioned that he's been transparent with the players. I'm sure he'll get his opportunity later on in the stages. There's still the Portugal game to come up, there's rugby champs, and it's still got Argentina and Bombela, so there's plenty of game time, and it's still got the outgoing series in November, December, so plenty of game time for
100%.
himself. wonderful talent as well. Played very well for the Stormers. Unfortunately, Stormers not to be for them. Only they went out in the quarterfinal to eventual winners, Glasgow Warriors.
For sure. And I mean, of course, having a look at the Irish team, it's flooded by Leinster personnel. Leinster now lost to the Bulls in the semi-finals of the URC, of course. Now, a lot of talk has been made that you can't beat the Springboks if you do against the Bulls. Now, just quickly, now with this chat in terms of who's the best team in the world. Now, if you think about the fact that the Springboks rather, are a great Rugby World Cup side, but between World Cups, we seem to struggle. How can Ireland make sure that they've got the bragging rights this afternoon?
You know, Ireland are coming in this game with a lot of confidence. They're one of 6 nations, and they beat South Africa as one in the pool stages. So there's a lot of confidence coming to this game. I mean, most of the team, as you mentioned, full of Leicester players. 9 players of the 15 are starting for Ireland. So there will come a lot of confidence. I mean, I just heard today that actually has been having chats with the Irish sports coach. So
100%.
a lot on the line. The Springboks as well, come a lot of confidence. World champions, 2 times world champions.
Yeah.
So all on the line. Again, the altitude is another factor. So which is how they play out today.
100%. And just quickly jumping onto Ireland's side, a lot of changes. Well, not a lot of changes has been made, but post World Cup, post Johnny Sexton. Now you do have Craig Casey and Jack Crowley, both at Munster, so they know each other. Now, big shoes to fill as you have a Conor Murray with 116 caps against the Springboks on the bench.
I think in terms of stability, to finish off the game, it's nice to have Conor Murray to come on in the later parts of the game. It will make sense for Ireland to go with 2 master players off back of Crowley and Casey. Unfortunately, Jamison Gibson-Park is injured, so unfortunately misses out. So I think the Boks will definitely target Crowley and Casey in the breakdown battles, and at the back as well, Osborne. At the back, Osborne. Hugo Keane is out. He went to the Olympics, and now Osborne is coming in.
Sure.
So I think definitely the Springboks will definitely target the halfback pin and the fullback at the back.
Yeah, for sure. And I mean, of course, live after Johnny Sexton, apart from the ref, having a good time.
Yes, 100%.
How is live after Johnny Sexton?
Again, let's not wait to find out. I mean, 6 Nations champions. So Jack Crowley doing big shoes to fill from Sexton, doing very well. Marshall Tube's very nice, a game driver for Ireland. So far so good for Ireland. A lot of confidence for Ireland coming with it.
100%. And as the players are making their way onto the field, as we just prepare for the national anthems, a debutant for Ireland at the back, Jamie Osborne, you just touched on him. First game against the Springboks. Must be terrifying.
Definitely, hard fought as well. Not many teams can able to acclimatise. I mean, I played a few games at Loftus. It's not nice if you live in the coastal region. So I think what's really important for them, they're able to acclimatise very quickly and trying to find his feet very early in the game, because the Springboks will definitely target him in the high balls.
Yeah, for sure. And as he's just moments away from the kickoff, the captain Peter Mahoney just making his way onto the field. We are at the Loftus Versveld. Well, not as here at GSN, right here in Helderberg Rugby Club in Strand. Hopefully, I'm not going to be stranded after this game, because right now in Loftus, you have worked in Loftus before. Now tell us, we are looking at it from the big screen.
Yes.
But just explain to us what the mood is at the moment at Loftus, moments away from the kickoff.
I want to ask you, have you ever watched a game at Loftus, the pools?
No,
just the atmosphere. I mean, even for myself, I was there last when South Africa played against Australia.
Yeah.
Just the atmosphere that's coming out of the ground. Very passionate supporters, and we see the MP guys now coming onto the field. So a lot of passion, and even the fans as well,
100%.
supporters at Helderberg Rugby Club.
I'm getting goosebumps.
Yes, this game.
Ladies and gentlemen, Nathan Gogela, my co-pilot this afternoon. The Springboks, led by the MP. You mentioned that Sasha Mgomezuli's mother is Zulu. I'm hoping that Shaka Lembe was watched last night before this game, as the MP are making their way out of the field right now, joined by such beautiful cloud right now. People behind me, come and watch the Springboks. And of course, as we are streaming the Watchalong, behind us, Helderberg RFC trying to find their way closer to that top 4 against Kels River. They have a lot to do against Kels River, trying to evade that relegation zone. They just need 2 points, but at the moment they are trailing against the home side. But it is the Watchalong. Setu Time is my name, the grandest voice in Cape Town, joined by the global trotter Nathan Gogeli. The Springboks making their way. Just quickly, predictions.
I think altitude, And this confidence coming in from the World Cup. And some players have said this game is very personal for them, for the Springboks. I think the Springboks will take about 3 points.
100%. I mean, of course, both commentators for GSN. So right now, we have to present. Excuse us if we commentate the game. The excitement is already brewing in my system. Such a great honor being joined by Nathan.
You haven't give us your prediction yet. Give us a prediction. Come on, give us a prediction.
Well, my prediction, I'm a Patriot wearing my 2015 rugby jersey. Springboks by 6. I think Sasha Ngomezulu has a lot to prove right now because he knows that his jersey isn't there for the taking.
Yeah, the speak of the man, Sasha Feinberg Ngomezulu, of the Stormers. Second cap here today for the Springboks.
100%. And thank you very much for those back at home. If you're chilling in your couch, in your kitchen, in your workstation, thank you for joining us at Global Sports Network, bringing nothing but the best club rugby in the Western Cape has to offer. But right now, a bit of a change as we are anticipating the kickoff between the reigning world champions, the Springboks, up against Ireland, as we make sure we are ready for the anthems. Oh shit. Try my best not to order Jameson Select Reserve. Commentator.
That's fine. Go for it. Go for it.
Springboks national anthem, Ngosi Sigelela. Take a video. Good touch, good touch. Very good. South Africa is our land. Beautiful rendition of the national anthem. Loftus Fastfeld with the high felt, getting ready for the kickoff. What a spectacle.
Definitely indeed. I've been couldn't even hear the last rendition of the national anthem. KB, allow the crowd to speak. hard, and we heard such passionate supporters for the Springboks.
I'm getting goosebumps right now. This is not just any regular test match. This is personal. You spoke bad of my house. Now you are wanting to come into my house. Only one thing is coming.
Definitely. I mean, Bongi Monambi even said, you're going to come to my house unannounced. I will
sort you out.
Yeah, sort you out. So,
and of course, we mentioned that 20 Springboks from the recent Rugby World Cup are starting this afternoon. Opposite chair, Bongi Monambi, Frans Mohammed will be the front row for the Springboks. Eben Etzebeth, Franco Mostert, who completed the lock partnership. Sia Kolisi retains his captaincy armband. Peter Steff and Waka Smith, a surprise inclusion at 8.
And we have Luke Pierce as well. We know Angus Gardner. Last minute, but a lovely hit. Luke Pierce takes no nonsense, by the way. They'll be very disciplined in the breakdown. We saw what Ireland did in the last game. They were very clinical in the breakdown. Hence why Springboks lost in that full stage game against the Springboks.
How do the Springboks contain Van der Fleer and Doris?
I mean, for them, I think it's going to be very close. Both players underperforming the URC. Kevin Torres, top 5, most carries in 6 nations. So I think it's very important that you notify them in the breakdown, especially, and be very aggressive on defense.
100%. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, moments away from the kickoff of what will be a great fortnight of rugby, but people won't care about next week's game. They're focusing on what's happening today. As we just moments away, Jack Crowley with the ball in hand, looking to get us underway in the first test. The Springboks up against Ireland. Crowley gets us underway, collected by Franco Mostert. On the electricity in Loftus Versfeld. Eskom can just sit on the bench this afternoon because 5 o'clock will put the bomb collected, early kickover, collected by the debutant, Jamie Osborne. Tried to get his confidence early. Casey will pass it, lost on the ground. Malhaba, Bonambi, on the halfway line. Back to Buff, Buff will go to TNA. Kirby Arensa, he's home guard with the ball to have to release his island. Springboks, early advantage. Buff. Straight to front, Malhaba. Spicy plum. Buff again. Ox under pressure. Charles Walden release the ball. Springboks still in possession. Buff. Jalendi. Peter Steff his first carry. 1 match in contact. The clash. They have to release him. Etzebeth cleans up. Springboks trying to find their rhythm quite early in this first half. Buff. To Kwaka. Flash-footed. Starting at number 8 is Kwaka Smith. He usually starts off from the bench. Jasper Visser still in suspension. But back to back with the box. Back to the debutant, Jamie Osborne. Safety in the air. Greg Casey on wide. Mahoney back inside. Ireland trying to keep it safe. A lot of nerves thus far in this game. You can just tell with the passes.
Definitely indeed. We saw the early knock-on from Ireland at first touch. And there's a pressure from the Springboks in defense. And both sides kicking the ball away.
Leroux playing in his home ground. Sensational URC for the Blue Bulls. Malhaba just making sure he's ticking those stats after the game. Faf and wide to Pollard. Pollard happy to go to Delaney. Delaney to Peter Steff, looking for the other backdoor pass. Oh, sensational. Finding Delaney. Springboks finding their rhythm. Bonambi, Pollard, and wide. Leroux, Jesse Kill, has the ball out. Golisi, Gregory Alexa, getting him first. Alexa, the first try for the Springboks. Here we go. As easy as you like. As easy as you like.
Good start here from the Springboks. Going from right to left, left to right. And finally get the first try in the first few minutes. Kurt Lawrence, home ground. Starting for the Boks.
Right now, Kurt Lawrence just reminded us why he's one of the prolific try scorers in world rugby. He didn't sprint, he just jogged over. As you can see with this replay right now, running their right lines. Jesse Krill doing very well, keep the ball in hand. Siakolisi, sensational hands. Give it to Aronson. He just had to step back inside and just walk it over the whitewash.
Definitely saw Osborne there, cross-covering tackle, unfortunately not to be for him. Kurt Lawrence just seems him back and scoring on the poles. First score here for the Boks. Good starter, we're seeing what Tony Brown, innovation of the attack for the Springboks. Tony Brown, and now we have Honey Polo kicking the first cricket goal.
Well, at the moment, Tony Brown did make mention of 100 pull-up back in his junior rugby years. Prolific, attacking that advantage line, big ball carrier, of course attacks, was also inside centre. His physicality is needed.
Definitely, and now 7 points. 100 Pollard converting that first conversion. 7 points up for the Boks. It's up 4 minutes.
100% in the Springboks, 7 points up. Sensational try.
Osborne, fun wanting.
Welcome to Test Rugby. Welcome to Test Rugby. Jamie Osborne. Springboks are 7 points up in under 5 minutes. Jack Crowley with the reset, deeper this time. Walker Smith, uncharacteristic error from the 8th man. Hopefully that won't be damage to his cycle.
Deeper restart there from Crowley, and unfortunately Walker Smith just fumbling the ball inside the 22. Now another opportunity now, deep inside the Springboks 22 to get first set piece of the game.
Wrong 10, how about the wrong catch? Gifting opposition back to Ireland. Go for the maul. Banyaki with his first carry. Pops off the first defender. Rugby World Cup, sensational player. Banyaki from New Zealand. Right now Ireland, Casey. Two-head Shaw. Ireland looking to respond quite swiftly here. They're looking to find some space on wide, but Springboks scrambling very well right now. Casey will find Porter. Porter on the 5-meter line. Springboks remaining resolute. Casey, Doris looking for Sheehan. Sheehan pumping his legs, defending for life on the Springboks. Casey yet again will find Porter. Porter can't port himself over the whitewash. Springboks with the white jerseys defending the line. Tad Byrne defended. Walker Smith trying to get this one back. Casey, advantage for Ireland. Walker Smith has to remain calm.
Walker Smith, 2 mistakes now inside the first 5 minutes. Inside the 22. Definitely not what is needed for the Boks at the moment.
100%, and you can see Tad Byrne out wide and looking back to Casey. Jesse Krill has been sensational.
Definitely, we saw how he was for Japan, and before that in the World Cup as well. Taking that form into this game, the second game now this year. Last week he played against Wales, and now he features in this game as well. Unfortunately, Tony was still injured with a pectoral bicep injury, and now penalty inside on the 5 minutes around the Springboks. The Springboks are under pressure at the moment.
100%. They're taking it quickly. Sheehan goes in hard by himself, meters away from the whitewash. The Springboks remaining resolute. Callum Doris trying to add some impetus in this Irish defense. Sheehan from the base. Springboks remaining resolute. The crowd is up in arms. They wonder what's going on. The Springboks have turned this over into a massive fashion.
I thought we were having load shedding for a bit. I thought we were having load shedding.
During the team sheets, we spoke of Morkel and started.
Oh, yeah, we're having a scuffle. Yeah, that's what we wanted, a scuffle. The tension has been there all week.
Oh, John McCarthy.
Bonamba and Porter going at each other. The tension's too high at the moment. The tension's a bit too high.
Too personal. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, we have a show on our hands right now. We are right here in the Western Cape, in Strand, but we can feel the atmosphere in Loftus.
And Luke Pearce, just having a quick word with the two captains. And the tension's just a bit too much at the moment. And the Springboks do have the ball now. on their own 5-meter line. I think what's important for them, first scrum of the day, make sure to win your scrum, set up first phase, get your ball out. You don't want to play inside your own half and play in the opposition's half.
100%. And we've been waiting for this moment. The first scrum. Oxford Chair, Boggy Bonambi, France Morkel up against Porter, Sheehan and Tad Furlong. Tad Furlong, he looks old, but he's only 33.
Dude, that's funny. He was actually a pizza man. He was pizza delivery, definitely pizza delivery driver. Tad Furlong. He's come a long way. He's come a long way.
Come a long way, and a legend of Irish rugby. Right now, the Springboks, as long as they get the ball, it is technically a defensive scrum. It's on their 5-meter line, and 5 to back with the feed. Looking to get this one away, France Morkel. You have to watch Porter dropping his bind. Porter again. Walker Smith, out wide, Chesney Colby.
Oh, good clearance.
Sensational kick. Chesney Colby under severe pressure. No angle to work with, but great distance.
Definitely. Was under pressure from low, and was able to get a kick away inside the half of Ireland. And there we see Osborne. Unfortunately, it looks
That's a Springbok ball.
Definitely. We just have to wait and see what the AR says. What's the AR's call? Because he definitely touched the ball before it went out. Touched the ball before the ball went out. So let's just see what happens here.
Well, the Springboks get themselves one Jamie Osborne. I need a word with Farrell, the older Farrell. And Jamie against the Springboks. Come on now.
Definitely Osborne is under pressure at the moment. But then a good start at first tackle. And that saw Kurt Lawrence score that try. Now we have Boggy Bonambi throwing the ball in the line out. And fucking more slips on the target.
De Klerk, Jesse Gill, first place ball for the Springboks play. With fruition, down the line, numbers on the outside. Was that the right decision? Low, under no pressure. KLA was there for the defense. Well, they're playing territorially. They know they are leading quite early in this first half, but just making sure that they plug Ireland in the half.
Definitely, that's exactly what they wanted. Able to clear the ball from the own 5-meter line. It released all the pressure back onto Ireland. Now we see Ireland with a drop off inside their own try line.
100%. Now Jack Crowley looking to bomb us back into the, hopefully back to the bomb squad, or bomb half. Crowley will hang it. Walker Smith with yet another error at the back. What does that do to you psychological?
I can see you this game's very personal for you. Third mistake now for Walker Smith. 2 handling errors and the penalty conceded. Inside the 5-meter line. We spoke about this. Who was going to take the reins at the hitman? One from Milos out. They give a chance to Walker Smith. Now the game so far for him.
And of course with the Springboks, they've been traditional to the main 8. Happy and comfortable on the high balls. David Mullen, prolific on the high balls. Jasper Visse had to go the long way around to perfect the high balls. And now Walker Smith, he's been there for many seasons. But now I think the nose against him. Robbie Henshaw will pump his leg back in your back half. Casey trying to buffer the ball. Casey will go back open side. Straight to Shin to McCarthy. Stopped in his tracks. Walker Smith is trying by all means to win this back, but his composure is very important.
I think that was a very unfortunate. It was a good steal by Walker Smith, but the problem there was how Oxenshire didn't roll away to that breakdown. And now we see the opportunity now for Ireland to get points on the board on the 10-meter line, middle of the park. Jack Carlin going for poles. Opportunity for Ireland.
Would it be naive of me to say that this is how Unimo also start their first half? First half Unimo, they always played absorbing the pressure, getting the points where applicable, and second half, they put the game on the scruff of the neck. Do you foresee something similar?
I mean, either one that commentates all the Unimo games, I wouldn't know. But again, so 2 penalties down now for the Springboks. So they need to be very careful now with Joseph's discipline. 2 penalties conceded for Walker Smith. The man we've been speaking about, unfortunately, even worse, wasn't given an opportunity at 8. So quite rough start here, tough start here for Walker Smith.
100%. And Jack Crowley to get Ireland on the scoreboard. with the altitude, the distance is okay, the direction is just as great. Ireland on the board, 3 points, the deficit just a mere 4 points.
Yeah, 13 points gone already inside this first half. 17 scores, Box lead by 4 points. So it's a ping pong battle between both these sides. I think very important that Box need to be very stable here in terms of discipline. So I'm sure they want to play in the opposition's half or in Ireland's half.
Craig Casey will receive that restart, finding touch, gifting possession back to the Springboks. I mean, of course, the Springboks will be happy being in this part of the field because they do trust their mauling system, they do trust their physicality. But right now, attacking from set piece, would they be wanting to score from first phase ball or just to build phases?
I think for them, what's important is to get the first phase ball. A set piece is very important for the Boks. And you could see the ball go straight to the middle.
Jesse Krill getting the ball from under Pollard, after Keppel, dig, after Keppel, Vanessa Ben, lovely cross, back to Pollard, and he puts the ball on the chase. On the chases, Allen says there. Jamie Osborne under severe pressure, Kirk Allen chasing hard. Allen doing enough to retain position. Craig Casey back to Joe McCarthy. Allen happy to be patient with their ball. Craig Casey will dig. Craig Casey will find Crowley, his partner back in Manchester.
James Lowe next to him as a left.
Will find touch.
I did say that that Boks will be a lot of pressure onto Osborne and there at the back. And we saw the grabber through, second grabber through from 100 Pollard. So just apply the pressure back onto Osborne and safe on the ball. Osborne and the Boks, what's now? The Boks is still inside the half of Ireland. Now it's the third line out now for the Boks on the 10-meter line of Ireland.
100%. I mean, of course, as much as this game has such personality engraved in it, there are some nerves from both camps.
15.
Monambi at the back. Pollard, Polisi. Oh! Sia Polisi! Conor Polisi! Robbie Henshaw! Hello! You have just been welcomed to Sweden.
Robbie Henshaw, you're okay, mate. Robbie Henshaw. I think the ref is calling for the ambulance there for Henshaw. Big hit here. Sakulisi. What did he say in his course? Tracking and that's
the one. And of course, Robbie Henshaw, I hate to be him because the last time they met, he got a bump from David Jalendi, got a bump from Sakulisi, and right now we'll get a replay. Oh, that is lovely witness. Robbie Henshaw, see you later. Don't book into Cape, book next week. Robbie Henshaw, Sakulisi, a lot hanging on his shoulders as well.
Definitely, I think as we spoke about before this game, the Racing Metro director said that Kolisi is unfit. He's fat. He's not transparent. Have you seen what he's done today? I can show you how Kolisi looks. Man with the 8-pack. You can dial your numbers on that 8-pack of Kolisi.
Kolisi, of course. If you put Kolisi next to Ngomo Yomtini, the cow has more fat than Kolisi.
Definitely. We're having a quick break now. Just return to Robbie Henshaw. I think Luke Pearson watching the correct call to call for medical assistance for Robbie Henshaw. It was a very big collision.
And of course, just going back to Kolisi, this is just more than a test match. This is also for the French public. This is also for the Racing Metro personnel to have a look at this guy. He's not fat. Just injuries being part of the game.
Definitely, I mean, for the Boks, for Racing, Kolisi had a good start. Then he had an injury with his hand. Then he came back and he got into the game with the ankle. So this has been a soft start for him, but it's been very good to see how he's going about his business here today. Able to join pass outside and Coach is finishing and now bumping a big man, Robbie Henshaw. So good start here from a small captain.
100%. As much as we love our French audience, as much as we love the French culture, but unfortunately the French president doesn't have enough rugby to make such comments. There we go. Back to the action of after Clack looking to feed for the Springboks. Still stuck in Irish territory. Well, right now the Springboks aren't looking for Jameson, so they're looking for 5 points to make sure they stretch their lead and to create somewhat of a scoreboard pressure.
Definitely, it was a shaky scrum. The first scrum was a bit shaky. So I think the Springboks at the moment, we're looking for a dominant scrum. Able to get, if they can be able to get a dominant scrum, get a penalty, and go with 3 points. Let's create the scoreboard pressure.
100%. Of course, Andrew Porter. It's on him right now. Not the greatest of scrummages, as Lou said. Frans Malherbe will be very much wary of that. And right now, of course, Porter is struggling. They have to use a buff to track at the back, buff to track to pull on. Atlant, he chases Grill, running laterally, looking for KLA. Doesn't find him. Play on loses the ball. Backwards, Springboks in possession. Pass of the ball. Waka Smith has to make some great impetus. Goes to ground. Slow ball for the Springboks. Buff to track. Very smart, Buff to track.
Definitely, man with a lot of experience for the Boks. Has played many clear games, and you know the house come as well. Look for those big small little things to get that penalty, and you saw it there at the moment, right in the middle of the poles, just outside the 22, and 100 Pollard, as I mentioned, will go for that scoreboard pressure, just create that scoreboard pressure, go for 3 points.
100%, I mean, great start. You can see with Waka Smith just trying to rectify his previous mistake. As much as they're professionals, we understand they're human, so we'll give them that very much of doubt. Because right now, Faf de Klerk, using his experience, he knew that there was an Irish player there, just delaying the ball, get an advantage, and give it the Springboks.
Now 100 Pollard with the ball in hand, just outside the 22, middle of the park. Just, if it does get us over 7 points, 7 points deficit between the two teams, just give us that bit of a cushion as well.
100 Pollard, all-time Springbok scorer, adding to his tally, taking South Africa to lead, plus 7 points from the kicking team. 100 Pollard, how sensational. Gaten McKenzie, Osbaizani, is the new Minister of Sports.
Arts and culture.
Arts and culture, well, I mean, arts and culture, spinning. He wants to make spinning official.
You should not indulge in that politics, please. Listen to the sports.
Oh, that was brilliant. I love it. Jack Crowley with the reset for Ireland. Still early stages, just below 20 minutes. Crowley with the restart. Wacha under it. This time he gets it. And Loftus goes wild. Well, this time he gets it. Springboks happy to look for safety. Faf de Klerk, the traditional stance from the base of the rack. Box kick will find touches. Faf de Klerk, safety first.
Definitely great set play there from the box. Waka Smith, very liable, very liable. This time under the high ball, going down to ground, and Faf de Klerk very nicely clearing the ball. Now the line is on the 10-meter line of the Springboks. Island ball.
First opportunity here for Dan Sheehan from Leinster. He'll remember this ground against the Bulls. Was that box kick? Yes, that was it. Very uncharacteristic. How often do you see that at that level?
Just the pressure that we were talking about. Pressure applied by Ebenezer Bett and Douglas Smith in front.
Free kick. Okay.
That would be a coach killer here for Ireland. I mean, there are some great real estate, but just a very small scoreboard error cost them the possession.
Definitely, and now free kick for the Springboks, and 100 Pollard with ball in hand, going for the high, the carry on.
With the hoist, Jamie Osborne, look at that. Ireland in possession, Craig Casey. Box on his own, not box office this time.
Having played fullback and all.
Pass of the ball, unscrupulous. Springboks in possession, kick pass, runs there on the chase, out on the floor, happy with the bounce.
I must say, I'm very pleased at this moment for Osborne, very reliable on the ball in the back for Ireland. And as I mentioned, a lot of pressure onto Osborne in the back, and some nice intermittent play for the Springboks. And unfortunately, when we're not able to find Cody Orange, Chet Colby with the cross kick. And Dan Sheehan with ball in hand.
And of course, we joined by one of the spectators watching Helderberg just to touch base on their thoughts thus far of the game. So Rob, tell us, thus far, what do you think?
Bok is doing very good. I think it's going to be a bonus, obvious. It's going to be a bonus. the Ireland guys doing too much faults, but we're going to beat them.
100%. Now I can see here that you've got...
His prediction.
Great. So your predictions. So Nate is asking your prediction.
I think it's going to be maybe a 45. I think.
Big call for a big ball.
Yes.
There we go. Shark supporter, shout out to you, bruv. All right, cool. So the Sharks, of course, back to Kirk the Sharks, losing to the Lions. Oh my word. Let's not talk about that. But back to the action right now, just joined by one of the spectators, Rob. Just telling us what he thinks about this game thus far, and of course, just give us his predictions. I'm joined now, just quickly, one of the faithfuls watching Helderberg. They call him Zach, the man. He's busy chewing something right now, but we're hoping for the Springboks to chew some Irish. Your thoughts?
No, I think it's going to be a very tough game, but all in all, South Africa is going to take the win.
South Africa is going to take the win. Love that. Your score predictions?
103 for South Africa.
Wait, let's try again. Your score predictions?
53.
53 is the call from Zach, the man. Shout out to you. But back to the action. Springboks, Kellen Doris going to ground. Crowley will find Henshaw. Ireland trying to create some impetus. Jamie Osborne looking to introduce himself to international rugby. Ireland happy to take it slow on the attack. Peter Steph to Toy. How sensational has he been?
Well, Peter Steph to Toy, captain of the game against Wales. And now we see Villaroo safe under the hard ball, 10 Jalini ball in hand. That's just carrying there from Jamie Jalini.
Well, Jamie and Jalini had a lot to say with Jim Hamilton.
Definitely.
Pollard, Leroux. Oh, lovely crossing. Peter Steph to Toy under pride. Galloping. He got his own. Jason Colby, just give him space, just get George Raindrops back into Irish territory. Springboks piling pressure. Ireland has to be careful. No!
Unfortunate knockout. It's unfortunate. Therefore, Springboks, great intelligent player. We saw that the Springboks are using more of the loose forwards in the trams. Peter Steph enjoying passing outside to Jason Colby, and unfortunately losing the ball in the breakdown deep inside the 22 of the Irish team. And Irish got away with murder here.
Last time I saw Peter Steph to Toy in full tilt was when he put Jordy Barrett's ribs on the brass stand.
And Jordy Barrett still to this day remembers that clash. To this day. And just another reminder, New Zealand beating England by 1 point.
They're learning from the best.
Definitely.
Ireland right now dodging a would-be bullet from the Springboks. But of course the Springboks, they do pride themselves with the scrum. Just holding on to Oxenche, Morkel in France, Morkel. Up against a very much experienced front row from Ireland.
Yeah, see, this Irish team, most of the guys that are playing here in the pack are basically Leinster. The last time these guys were here, they played against the Bulls, and what happened? They got demolished in the scrums. So there's not much go forward momentum from the box in the scrums, and it's very consistent at the moment. So the Springboks pride themselves in the set piece, especially the scrums.
100%. I mean, Leinster, they've got 15 players representing Ireland this afternoon, so they're much aware of what's happening at Loftus. But right now, winning a penalty, not too sure about the call.
Yeah, short on a free kick for Ireland. I think it was an early shove from the front row of the Springboks, and Ireland now have the ball in hand with a free kick from the scrum.
As a front row myself, I can understand what Ireland did. They just take the pressure, allow them. I mean, they do acknowledge the fact that they are dominated on the engage because the Springboks, they scrum as a unit. When the ball comes in, it's 0-8 against maybe 3 or 5. So what Ireland did this particularly well was just take the pressure and let them come through and then put themselves in short arm.
Definitely. And I'm very impressed with the Irish pack at the moment in the scrums. Just giving the fight back to the Springboks. And as we see now, they lost the Springboks lost that corner scrum.
Bonami, this is his throw, but finds cake. Oxen chair. Springboks in position. Off the track. Too spicy flat, or rather, back Spencer. Deflect. Pollard. Won't be happy with the distance. But KLA is there on the prowl. Back to Springbok hands. They're linking online like the favorite ISP. Springboks in position. They take it. Off the track. Gokal Gwaka to Pollard. Pollard up on delivery. Laterally. While the pass of the ball was untied, but Kobe's there to clean up against Lowe. With their contact. Springboks still in possession. De Klerk, happy to slow it down. To Ox. Ox, pre-workout, wants Lowe with take. Happy to deal with the Archer's line. Springboks, patient on attack. Very well gathered in. Got the mustard, looked at the stolen Doris. They have to watch it. Waka Smith. Jesse Krill on the prowl. A bit scrappy at the moment, but Jack Lawrence will clean up matters, finding the second touch in the 22. Out of the ball.
Definitely. The ball was outside the 22, and the ball took it back inside the 22, and Crowley just giving it direction to touch. What's nice about the Springboks, and they're showing how what Terry Bonner's brought in here. Expansive game plan, able to play of the forwards, and then we see the breakdown. Walker Smith not effective in that breakdown, and then they're losing the ball. We spoke about the fact that Kenan Torres there stealing the ball in the breakdown, and another opportunity here for the Springboks inside the 22 of the Irish side.
Of course, with Walker, he's just so used to coming off the bench, and we know what energy he brings off the bench. It's a rare start from him. Do you think that's probably taking it too tall, the fact that as he started in a while?
There we see Springboks have won its line out, and now with balls is with the forwards. It's a pair for ball in hand.
Springboks on the prowl, the 22 Kwagga, ball in hand, trying to get some space. Porter has to. Very not unnecessary at that level.
Same thing that happened in the World Cup as on the pool stages. The Irish side does tend to be business in the breakdown, and that's what they won the game. And then we see the effectiveness and the good officiating by Luke Pearce. And I mentioned that he was very disciplined and keeping a close eye on the breakdown and the box. Go for 3 points again and just make that 10-point deficit. Porter making an error there in the breakdown.
Credit to Luke Pearce as well. He's been very consistent with the calls he's made. Not letting the magnitude of a game get to his psyche. Just making sure that, box mark level 18. As far as his riffing is concerned, very experienced, making sure that he understands. Imagine you are starting and then you tell me that no, I can't play in this game, and I have to step in. That's mental.
Well, that's what Anglo Scotland did, and I understand why, because so much threats and abuse is given to the refs as well. And so far, Luke Pearce has officiated this game very well. So it's nice to see. Here we see Honey Polo with the kick, and the kick is good. 10 points difference. 10 points difference now.
As to his tally, 10 points is the difference. Under 30 minutes in this first half. As much as the scoreboard has the numbers that are heavy right now, but no clear dominance from either side as yet. Still an arm wrestle as it stands. A bit of a chess battle, but of course second half is where Nova will open the floodgates.
Normally Ireland do pick up the intensity. Just what they do. A quick break here. Usual. Heard this before. Maybe you are.
Well, talking about a quick break, I'm just quickly going to go to the lavatory. I'll just leave my mates. Water break.
With our short man lineup, he's great work and we've passed the ball so far against the Irish side. He hasn't really had a foothold in the game, bar the 2 minutes.
tradition-based game. Numbers around the ball, taking the ball flat, with plenty of options. We haven't seen much of that. They really haven't gotten to the rhythm and flow. It's the Springboks playing the right side, but with plenty of position too.
And now we're just having a quick break now. Scores 13-3. Just 29 minutes have gone thus far. And it's just been the Springboks. It's Ireland. You see the crowd. The lovely crowd here, Heidelberg Rugby Club. Heidelberg. Yeah, so we're here at the Heidelberg Rugby Club. Here's Strand, Cape Town.
The second test of the 3-test series against the British and Irish Lions in 2009. Regarded by many who watched it and who played in it as the most physical they'd ever seen. And that is a problem for Ireland. Dan Sheehan has been involved in a number of strong defensive efforts in the game, and he has been rocked backwards by a couple of Springbok carries.
Just another recap of all the other international games that have featured thus far. We saw Ireland playing against England, going up against New Zealand, down in Dunedin, New Zealand, and New Zealand winning that game by 1 point. And later on it was Australia up against Wales. And of course, not to be for the away team Wales. Another home win for Australia. Good start for both teams, Australia and Wales. And now we're back with the action. And the Springboks are team inside 22 off that restart. And Fox will be looking to get the ball out. And another pass kick from Fox to Clark. Not as far as he wished. But still, ball now for Tyke Furlong, the big tight head, who passes straight for Leinster. Back line towards outside. Kenny Doris, big one of the areas for Ireland. Casey, and we're back with set 2 team here.
The Irish, Casey to Crowley, to Van der Fleer. Casey again out wide, or takes it short, well met in contact. Osborne trying to get the one over, but illegally so. The Springboks, not exactly sure what. Well, the Springboks have to be wary right now because Ireland are a patient side. When they've got the opportunity, they will take the points.
This is unfortunate there. Bongi Bonambi was penalised in a breakdown. And he was crawling out on his feet. There we see the replay. And he's crawling through. He wasn't on his feet. And a penalty for Ireland.
I have a question. In the break against England, it was the red card. That's Ireland. Would it be the full card?
No comment. I will not indulge. I will not indulge. First was Peter McKenzie. And now the red card. I will not indulge. I will definitely not indulge.
Ireland, an opportunity to decrease the deficit.
So just a second attempt for Jack Crowley from the kicking tee. The first one was from straight in front.
So much pressure with Jack Crowley after Johnny Sexton.
Definitely. And now with the penalty.
Slightly concerned.
Not good from Jack Crowley with the pressure from a loftus crowd. Unfortunately, just coming on the pressure.
Will that be?
Definitely. I think it's very important that you need to convert opportunities, and that could prove costly in latter parts of this game.
I mean, the Springboks, with Ireland, they still have Conor Murray, they still have Cian Crowley at the back. Ireland back in possession. Casey, oh there we go, on one. Ireland happy to play safe. Siakolisi trying to contest. Casey to Crowley, Baliaki, go on his own, can't get away at Barter's line. Casey, Crowley, Henshaw, out the back door, but unfortunately, that's very unfortunate there for Chizikil. And just very unfortunate again. Another trick play from the scrum off. KKC just saw that Chizikil was very lazy to peel off the breakdown, and unfortunately Chizikil being penalised for that one. Now they're choosing to go for the kick out into touch, and the ball now just outside the 5-metre line, but still inside 22 of the Springboks. Well, that looks like a fraction forward, but play on is the ball. This similar to when they played against the All Blacks. They had all the advantages to get the points in the first half, but Johnny Sexton was happy to just click for touch, and of course they rued those missed opportunities.
And we know exactly what Ireland's going to do here. They won't be going for that ball. And very important, what the Springboks do here, either to go up or contest in that ball.
Dan Sheehan looking to add some impetus in this line out, finding the captain, Peter Mahoney. Rolling more, Sheehan at the back to Calvin Nash. A red carry from the right winger. Springboks well alert. They have to release now on the Springboks. Casey back to Porter. Porter unable to penetrate the white defense. Casey again to Byrne. McCarthy goes down to ground. Casey, Henshaw running back to traffic. Casey at the base. Finding Porter again. Trying to add on to his stats after the game. Casey to Doris. Doris unable to penetrate at the back door. Chesley Colby can't be a knockout off the hip. Springboks scrambling very well, defending for dear life. Casey at the base. Casey to Tad. Furlong. Hit down is the call. Casey. Crowley. Back to traffic. Unable to find any options out wide. Casey. Henshaw. First receiver against Wongi. Only one winner in that contact. Casey. Finding the captain Mahoney. Bounces off. Andre Pollard. He's got some stature as a pivot. Doris. Exhibit doing well. Team remain online on defense. Casey, Crowley, out wide. Sheehan at the back door. Too low. The Springboks. Oh my word!
What a try!
Oh,
What a pass from
debut.
What a pass from low. Back behind, the chicken pass, back behind to Osborne. Bumping Chesley Colby and popping the ball back inside. And Osborne could potentially be a try. And looks like a try has been scored by Jamie Osborne on debut. There we see, unable to penetrate the line of the Springboks. And a put back behind the back door. James Lowe back on the inside to Osborne. Great play from the outside backs for Ireland.
I mean, with Chesley Colby, he always makes his tackle. And right now, with the shared example of physics, he went in properly with the shoulder, but James got ball in hand, always flamboyant.
What? Yes, we get the line. The line.
TMO. Maybe Chesley Colby did just enough.
Looks like it's good. Looks like it has been checked and it has been given. 13-8 now for Ireland. 4.5 minutes remaining. Jack Crowley kicking the corner. Let's see how he comes back from that earlier miss.
Are we going to get another Chesley conversion chaser special?
That's what see, mate.
Jack Crowley under the pipe. Ireland living post-16 era. A lot of pressure on this young man from Munster.
This is tight as you can read to the left touchline.
Looking for that world-class status. Chesley Colby on the chase. Jack Crowley unable to add the extras. Well, 13-8. What's the final score in Paris?
Says the crowd are joyful at the moment because he says he missed that. But great play by the outside backs for Ireland. Low linking up with Osborne. David try for him. Now it's a restart for the box. Let's see how they come back from a try down.
One pass, rugby, great patience showed by Ireland, great bounce back.
Casey with the clearance of the
Casey happy to clear it, but the Springboks with the advantage of real estate. How can they respond? Well, after 80 minutes, that was the scoreline, but just moments away from 37, and it's identical.
Definitely, but I'm sure the Springboks are happy with the state at the moment, with the ground, where they are at the moment.
Bonambi finding Morkel. What a lovely throw.
At the back.
At the back, Bonambi behind that ball. Stagnant at the moment. Springboks trying to find some momentum. Still outside the 22. Pop the track, ready to shape up. to pass that wide. Tad Furlong has to be on side. Dialengi, first receiver, always attacking the inside shoulder, but this time he ran two upright. Baliak is on the ground. Oh, Damien. He has to let it go. The ball has been lost. And then I'm going to be happy to turn this one over. Van der Fleer, Adwai to Mahoney. Well, that pass came forward an email, but play on is the call. Ireland still stuck in their half, looking to find an advantage in the Springboks half, and in the back you have Tad Byrne out wide to his lock partner, McCarthy. Not much beat has been made thus far. Ireland happy to slow it down as Casey will find Low. Massive left boot is Low. But we'll find really on the counter. Much Ivan. Age is just a number. Still going is really short to Khaleesi. No support, but does well to keep ball to ground. Fast to Ox. Supported by the best pick in the country. Happy to have the advantage. Springboks win the penalty.
Gary Porter again, the breakdown. Penalty mistake there from Gary Porter. Being a minute again in the breakdown. But what's concerning at the moment is the running line of Dialengi running upright and losing the ball in crucial areas inside 22 of Ireland and losing the ball. But now we have the ball. Penalty on the 10-meter line of Ireland. Let's see the kick the ball out. Over balls. What do you think the box will do?
100%. Right now you can see the box is not the penalty. They will of course take the points. That's the best decision right now. Extend their lead. Of course it's a game of two halves. But just going back to Porter right now. Porter, yes, he is a loose end. He's trying to add some impetus in the breakdowns, but right now, two attempts they've come against him. So maybe it's the right time to just make sure to just ice run.
Gary Porter is known to be quite a menace at breakdown for Leinster and for Ireland as well. He is known to be a breakdown menace. And now Honey Pollard has an opportunity now. Already 3 from Honey Pollard's boot. And the push back to get 8 points deficit between South Africa and Ireland.
Well, Honey Pollard hasn't missed for South Africa.
20 seconds to go in the half.
Commentators, close! I should have kept quiet.
The good old commentators curse. The good old commentators curse.
I just ruined it.
And unfortunately, Honey Pollard just giving the ball, just past the right side upright. And Ireland now have a chop kick and 22 with a chop kick. And that's 40 minutes gone. We had the hoop out in the background.
Long Island won't have the last say at the end of this first half as the siren has just went off right now.
I'm calling a chop goal. I'm calling
it. What? Francis Stain is my chair, but Kwaka Smith will take it up. Kwaka going alone. Kwaka against Byrne. On the prowl. Leroux. Adwai to Jesse Creel. Run straight to low. 1 minute on contact. Henshaw in support. De Klerk. Adwai will find the Dukes. Oh, here we go. Back Spencer. Oh, what a line from the tight end. Cross Malaba.
Here's Colby.
Sold to the highest bidder. But strong core muscles. Jesse Creel trying to muscle his way through the contact. Bongi alone. Ox is there to clean. No ways.
That ball wasn't out. And that's the end of the first half.
That's a penalty for the Bucks. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's the first half ending into a massive finish. I'm sure that call was from the side, but Luke Pierce is happy to call it quits in the first stanza. 15 points to 8. It remains in the first half identical to the full-time score back in Paris, the Rugby World Cup. Your thoughts this one in the first half?
I think it's been combative between both sides. We've seen both sides being a menace at breakdowns. We saw Gary Porter, we saw Tad Byrne, and also the Springboks as well. What's nice as well, the Springboks being expensive in attack. Ever since second board, wide in the trams, we saw Khaleesi on one side.
nerves thus far? I mean, I'm sure the crowd attendance, the sold-out Loftus is adding on to those nerves. But in the second half, are we expecting the second half?
I think more what's important is what the coach has to say to a guy like Walker Smith. He had a great first half. We saw 2 knock-on, 2 handling errors, crucial handling errors inside the 22. Maybe can take those because we saw, as you mentioned, Jasper Visser, Dwayne Vermeulen, very reliable under the high ball, and Walker Smith not the man at the moment. So it will be very important how he rectifies his mistakes into positives for the Springboks in the second half. So
100%.
and Damon Dalendi not being as effective. Because we know that often seconds rely on him quite a lot for the front foot ball, and unfortunately not happening at the moment. But what's nice for me is that expansive attack for the Springboks.
100%. Ladies and gentlemen, back at home. Thank you very much for joining us on this Watchalong, brought to you live by Global Sports Network. Don't go anywhere. Go refill. Go warm up your food. And we'll catch you after this halftime break. God for the watch.
Like furlong, Casey, back to Peter Mahamani, the captain of Ireland, Casey. Looking to him for the exit here. Pass kick from Casey, great Casey. And Villeneuve safe on the hard ball. And pop back to Clark. Now Falcon was on the ball in hand. Under Pollard. Takes it up. And now in the middle of the park now. The box.
De Klerk at the base will find Bongi to Kwagga. He needs a strong second half as Kwagga Smith. He won't be happy with his turnaround in the first half. But Leroux, short to Esabeth, to Peter Steff, looking for support, but we will take the throw.
Definitely. Good start, that score for the Springboks. Keeping the ball in hand is what's going to be important now. And the Springboks will have the line out on the 10-meter line of Ireland.
Well, the second half has started the same way the first half has ended. No clear dominance, a bit scrappy, but of course we'll just keep saying rustiness is the factor. But of course, the magnitude of this game speaks on its own. But right now, Kolisi will find de Klerk straight to Jesse Krill, who's been having a sublime turnaround in the 13 jersey in the absence of Lukanya Just Oh, what a lovely pass. KLA. Oh, there we go. Simple basics, cutting back inside, look for support. Peter Steff is always getting clean. Faf de Klerk will dig. And he will find Pollard out wide. To Dudes. Behind the back, Leroux to Kolisi. Kolisi had to release that ball, but having to keep it on his own. But Baliaki, you should know better.
And again, Ireland being minutes of breakdown. And another penalty goes down now for Ireland. And a penalty for the Springboks. Inside the 10-meter of Ireland. In the corner, penalty, what do they do?
Well, you are playing in altitude. The angle is not your friend right now. Your decision, what will you do? Points or touch?
I'll go for touch. They should have 8 points up, the Springboks. So I'll go for touch. Yeah, as I said, they do go for touch. And we should be expecting a more chance for the Springboks.
100%. And right now, the Springboks find themselves deep into Irish territory. Just on the line. On the 5-meter line, and Bongi Monambi looking to find his jumpers as he's been so accurate, and he continues to do so, finding Esabeth. Springboks on the rolling more has been collapsed or stopped quite well by Ireland as the Springboks are trying to find the juggernaut, but Faf de Klerk with his famous stance at the base, finding Kwagga Smith very powerful on ball in hand, but unable to get over the advantage line. Ireland are creeping on defense, but Mostert will take it up from Faf de Klerk. Happy to take it slow on the Springboks. Peter Steff is alone. Ireland under the pump. Jesse Krill trying to sneak one through. Well, decisions here for the Springboks under pressure. Faf de Klerk with a sensational clean up against a much bigger Baliaki. Pollard at the base. Kolisi will take it up. He's not fat. He's fucking strong.
Definitely.
As they go.
And now we see the forwards just coming around the corner here. Pick up and jump, big carry from Esabeth. But unfortunately, able to finish on the line and using the ball on the 5-meter of Ireland. Tug furlong with ball in hand. And now opportunity for Ireland to clear the ball. Crowley kicks the ball into touch. Release pressure from Ireland.
Very uncharacteristic error there from the Springboks. Particularly in that area of the field, we do know them as being safe, being slow, but very unfortunate. No need for that pass. You have the ball, just keep it to your points, because Francois Heber was there to take it up. He will take at least 2 or 3 defenders to bring him down, but unfortunate for Faf de Klerk, looking for Esabeth, and messed up at the end, but still with some advantage on the Springboks. Still the Irish half. Bongi Monambi has been 100%.
Definitely. Now it's Bongi Monambi's ball in hand. Still inside the half of Irish with the line out.
At the back, finding Mostert, Pollard out wide. Jaleni Kolisi has been camping out wide. Yet again, evading 2, 3 defenders. Great meters gained by the captain, but the Springboks winning the back.
Calm down, Setsu. Calm down, Setsu. I know it's frustrating. I know it's frustrating.
Errors, bro.
Still got a penalty. What's nice, still got a penalty now. And 5 points up. Now we have a better angle now for Morkel to go for the 3 points. 5 points down. Ireland, if he gets it over, make it 8 points deficit. But again, Ireland are very menacing on the breakdown.
A changing tactic for the Springboks. Sekolis is hanging wide now in the second half to complete the first half. You see, he's carried 2 passes already in the second half out wide. They can see that trying to exploit Robbie Henshaw, quite weak on his shoulders, trying to make sure you marinate those shoulders. Gets to maybe can work for the Springboks right now because he has gained valuable meters for the Boks.
Definitely, and Sekolis has been the stand-up performer in the first half, and a big carry from him. The post-contact carry about 7 meters, and now Simon Pollard with another gets that 3 points so far. 3 out of 4 for Hannah Pollard.
Well, he had to remind us that he is human. He has to miss a couple.
And it's going back to the club game. I think Helderberg in the game 47-27. Points win for Helderberg.
Well, that is not good news for the visitors, Kels River. They dig deeper into the relegation zone, but digging deeper.
Another miss.
Is it Sasha time?
Perhaps it is Sasha time, but again, only time will tell. So in the second half, and but another kick goes away for Hannah Pollard. 2 missed penalties, 2 missed key opportunities for the Springboks.
Of course, I mean, with Hannah Pollard, he knows this ground most compared to Ireland. He's played a couple of years for the Blue Bulls, and even before the Blue Bulls were taxed, so he's used to this kind of atmosphere. But of course, with the Springboks are happy to go back into Irish half. 13-8 it remains. Bafty Clark will find exhibit pressure from Joe McCarthy. Pollard missing 2, but finding the sky this time around. Curtly Allen's on the chase. Jesse Krill will regather the Springboks on the prowl, given a touch, or they had to be alert.
Jesse Krill and Paniaki just taking him to the touch. And now it's a ball of Ireland outside Irish 22. So good start here from the Springboks thus far. 3 points.
100%. I mean, for the Springboks, second game after winning the Rugby World Cup. I mean, all the personnel in the Springboks setup are playing in different continents with their club rugby. Of course, coming back and trying to remember the structure of the Springboks might be a bit difficult.
Definitely. I think the Springboks have been together on the field actually for the past 4 weeks, but again, the Ireland alignment caps together for just a 4 weeks.
Lost line out from Ireland. Gosha Swift gets it at the back. Dan Shen will be upset with that. Peter Steph Detroit takes it up. Baniaki meeting him on contact. Pollard, no options. Takes it on his own. De Klerk to Bongi. Bongi, strong parking carry. Jack Crowley unable to stop the Warthog. Peter Steph Detroit, numbers. Jesse Krill.
Another missed opportunity for the Springboks. Just a pass, not finding the hands of Curtly Orenser. And another opportunity was a ray for the Springboks. But what's nice, still inside. The territory of Ireland, side 22. In the ball, it's got your hands. Chance to pull up wide. Up with the forwards. Ireland ball, side 22.
One thing the Springboks are doing very well is they separate the flanks. The flanks on either side, separate on the far side, Pierce on the nearer side, create an open side for the wingers. But in that instance, unable to find Curtly Ireland's. But Ireland will just take matters out of their 22. Safety of touch, but still in their territory.
Yeah, get set play there from Ireland, able to get the ball outside the 22. But now the ball meets the line of Ireland. Now we see the bomb squad about to be introduced here. We're about to see 1, 2, 3, 4, and there's a whole sub changes here for the Springboks. The bomb squad, exactly 49 minutes have gone thus far in this game, and now we see the introduction of the bomb squad.
Is it the right time for substitutes?
Again, it's just the intensity of how it's going so far. Maybe if we bring on the subs, just to increase the intensity for the Springboks.
Alendi. Oh, no.
the starting pack.
Very frustrating. Very frustrating. You see the centres for the Boks. Both Temandele and Jesse Quill there. The ball on. Very disappointing thus far. Temandele upright in the first. Jesse Quill knocking the ball on them. Very disappointing.
Credit to Ireland.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 players. Springboks. The bomb squad.
Ladies and gentlemen, back at home, we spoke of load shedding being non-existent this evening, but Morkel van Staden has just made his way on the block together with the rest of the bomb squad.
I must say, we haven't had load shedding in a long time.
I'm not looking forward to it right now. But please give it to Morkel van Staden.
Eskom, definitely what's needed here for the Springboks. Just that pressure and the intensity from the bench. Perhaps that's what's needed at the moment for the Springboks.
As a crowd, of course, I mean, playing in front of such a massive crowd, so loud, Loftus Fastfeld. Of course, that adds on to the juggernaut of the Springboks.
Definitely. I think it's fair to call that the Loftus squad would be the third 24.
Steenkamp is on.
Fresh front row for the Springboks. It's a scrum. It is a scrum for Ireland. And we see how the scrum goes now. Fresh back for the Springboks. Fresh back. There are a couple of changes as of for Ireland in the forwards.
Yeah,
we saw
Joe McCarthy has also come off.
Definitely. And the Newport came off as well. So
there we go. There's Zombie. I was waiting for that moment.
No, it's called Rusty. Not Zombie, it's Rusty.
Apologies. The copyright is for Rusty Erasmus, the doctor. Can he cure the Springbok? Placid.
So far so good.
I'm inclined to think that Rusty Erasmus has been a head coach, just that the titles chopping and change.
And there we see Rusty's in your head. There we see the changes for Ireland. While McCarthy off and Tag. A bit of money off as well.
Interesting substitution.
Definitely. So just a sub now in the locks. Leaves forward here for Ireland. So the same front row here for Ireland. First scrum for the Boks, a new box came on. Fresh front row for the Springboks. Let's see how the scrum goes about.
Peter Stiff has shifted to lock, making way for Morkel van Staden. Sekolisi has come off.
Great game from Sekolisi, by the way.
Lovely game. Just proving doubters wrong that he's super fit. But right now, Craig Casey will prove his worth in the scrum. You can see with the scrum yet again, I'm not too sure with that call.
You can hit hard, but don't keep walking.
Well, you know, it goes back to my question, those substitutions.
The timing. But again, I think the call from the ref was an early shot from the front row of the Springboks. Penalised again. Second penalty conceded by the Springboks in the scrum. Let's see it again in the scrum. Needs go down from the tight end for the top.
Well, Ireland will be happy with this opportunity, but can they capitalise on this advantage again right now? Dan Sheehan misses line out previously. Murat is back on. How can he add on to this winning recipe of the Springboks? Van der Fleer out wide to Casey back inside.
That's a forward.
After trap, a solid hitter. Well,
Justice.
Pollard, Delaney, Jesse Quill on the counter attack. He has to release. Coupe ball, let the ball go. Peter Stiff to Toy on the prowl. Back in our territory. Dukes at the back door. Malcolm Ox back from his knee injury in the World Cup. To Clark, short again to Dukes, to Pollard. LaRue, wide. To Colby Baniaki to find the odds of physics. Springboks on the prowl, happy to take it slow. De Klerk, right out wide to Pollard. Malcolm Mox has to watch his right knee. On the prowl, the Springboks, Pollard. First carry for Van Staden, neutralised in contact by the substitute. Beard, Murat, first carry, upright, while met in contact. De Klerk, back to Van Staden. He'll remember this crowd. He was facing Leinster just 2 weeks ago. Ireland have to run away. De Klerk, the Viking, to Steenkamp, De Klerk, Marks, playing with their faces on the Springboks. Oh, look at the Viking, find the Fleer, he stole it. Ireland win it. KC fighting pretty ball, looking for territory, the bounce of the ball, won't find the touchline. Oh, the Springboks.
Great time battle there from Josh van der Vloer, who spoke about the loose forwards of Ireland, and a great steal from the breakdown there from Josh van der Vloer. Again, the Springboks ineffective at the breakdown on their own and applying big pressure back onto the Springboks. Ireland, great defensive play there from Ireland.
Well, an interesting comment about Josh van der Vloer. I saw a post on SA Rugby that when they landed in Cape Town, they thought that it was South African.
Welcome home, Josh van der Vloer.
They asked him, so you go.
I'm sorry, you go home. Ask Josh van der Vloer, you go home or you go to
That was brilliant.
Oh, that looks like
of course.
Gary Porter.
Walking off the field, will be replaced by Sen Healy.
Centurion Hill, of course. Blood straight for Leinster.
Very experienced.
Was a bouncer back in his days, actually.
Really? I mean, he looks like a Secret Service agent.
Looks like a bulldog.
Well, the Border Bulldogs back at home in Eastern Cape. This time, well, not a representative.
There we see Sen Healy, second most caps for Ireland. Just behind the pod, Barnett Driscoll, 133, and the Sen Healy with 130 caps.
Well, I'm sure we're yet to see more caps coming out with Conor Murray on the bench still.
Another mistake here for the Springboks. Not giving the ball in the middle. Line out. Knock from Ergens Neyman. Not a start that we would be looking for. And it's a scrum here for Ireland. Inside the half of the Springboks. On the left-hand side of the field. Yeah, just another replay of that line out. Ergens Neyman not able to carry that one, the middle line out. Not opportunity, and it's Ireland ball in the scrum. Second scrum now for this new pack, this new front row of the Springboks. Let's see how they go, especially how the set pieces will be here for Ireland. Casey with ball in hand. Just the scores 38, 54 minutes have gone thus far. South Africa leading by 5 points. It's a scrum for Ireland. Now do you have an opportunity here to go 4 points? And it's the Springboks having to defend again. Still the same front row for the Irish team. Tight Furlong, Dan Sheehan. But Sheehan is in at loose at prop for Ireland. Taken by Canon Torres. Straight into over Andre Pollard. And Casey with ball in hand to Tight Furlong. Pop back on the outside to Crowley. Crowley goes to ground. Casey back on the inside to Jack McCarthy. To Torres. And another penalty for the Springboks. Great contest from Malcolm Marks. Applying pressure, taking pressure off themselves. Malcolm Marks, in Southern 22.
Malcolm Marks backed by popular demand.
Definitely. I think they made a mistake with that line out. Let's rectify his mistake there, Malcolm Marks.
100%. I mean, of course, the score still remains 38. From the half time, 15 minutes in the second half. Of course, the Springboks have to score next.
Definitely just to create that cushion as well. It's more than 7 points. So far, as I mentioned to the viewers out there, so Springboks have a 5 point deficit thus far. Malcolm Marks,
the very universal soldier. They talk about Van Dam, but I'll just raise them Malcolm Marks.
So in the past 10 penalties, the Springboks have considered just 4 penalties and Ireland 6 in the last 10 penalties 100%. In this half.
Last time they played here was in 98, South Africa and the Springboks. Springboks won 33-0. Loftus happens to be the happy hunting ground against Ireland, but right now, Ireland are fighting tooth and nail. Vincent, Buzz Lightyear earned his 50th cap against Wales last week at Twickenham. De Klerk on the chase. Oh, what a kick. Oh, there we go. Kirky Allen said take a bow. Apparently he does 2-meter box jumps. I'll confirm next week. Leroux with the kick chase. Five chase they call me. Sensational. Springboks earn the proud. There's no scrum off. Leroux take charge. Yes, he does. Fighting Dukes. Steenkamp. He'll be happy in this crowd. De Klerk. Straight to Murat. De Klerk. Pollard. Leroux. Short pass to Quacker Smith. Unable to release the offload. Slow ball. De Klerk. Short pass to the South African Viking at the back door to Eskom. Marco van Staden. Faf De Klerk. Yet again finding Steenkamp is keen to tick the boxes for his stats. De Klerk again, short pass, no one is there but Murat. Well, a bit clumsy. Jesse Krill cleans up. Bandiaki, Bernard still, he has to release. No hands is the call. No! James Lowe on the counter. Oh, Henry Pollard. And a turnover ball again in the breakdown for the Springboks. And try has been scored in the corner by Lowe. Turning the turnover into points. Very sharp try. And again the breakdown, losing the ball in the breakdown. Very questionable turnover there. But the ref has called the try. There's the replay again. The box on the breakdown, losing the ball. A counter ruck in the from Ireland. And Ireland getting the ball. Casey on the outside to Lowe. Cruz on the outside from Lowe. First beating Malcolm Monks, then Andre Pollard and scoring a try in the corner. 13-0 is the score between both these teams.
In the first half, it was the same issue. In the breakdown, Springboks been having one-off runners. Van der Veer stole two in the first half. There's no one there to clean. Very uncharacteristic from the Springboks, not protecting their ball. Because right now, Ireland are draw level. But of course, the TMO wants to have a look at something here. Okay, cool. Something is up. Something is up. Something is up. Luke Pierce wants to have a look at something.
Again, I did mention that they go out to the TMO trial in this series, so maybe that's this game. Just looking at that breakdown where the Springboks lost that ball in the breakdown. Just having a quick look there from Luke Pierce and the TMO. Before it takes a kick. Yeah, official TMO check.
Well, very interesting to see the turnaround, but just a moment, let's have a ear to what is being said by Luke Pierce. Jesse Krill takes it up.
And kicks the ball back.
There's no way.
It looks like Bandiaki was off his feet there.
Off, nah.
At that point,
No try.
Luke Pierce said hands off, ruck is formed.
No try.
The ruck has been formed. Luke Pierce did mention that the ruck has been formed.
Could also be called
Nah,
as a
from the
neck
side.
roll.
No, that can't be. No. That's a Springbok
Kicking
penalty.
the ball, the Irish player, Irish
Yeah.
forward was kicking the ball in the breakdown.
Playing the
So
ball
we
in the
should be
ruck.
seeing that a penalty being rewarded for the Springboks in the breakdown.
So would it be safe to say playing the ball on the ground?
Definitely indeed.
Springbok penalty.
Definitely. We just have to wait for the official.
No decisions. Hold, touch.
I think they'll go for touch. But again, the second half, the lineouts have been shaken for the Springboks. No try is a call from Luke Pierce. Penalty for the Springboks from the breakdown.
Well, the try has
Ball
been
out.
disallowed.
Play the ball inside the territory of Ireland. Playing their half. Kelleher, the man, being
Well, the substitute, Kelleher, coming on for Tashin. Unlucky, not scoring a famous try against the reigning world champions.
definitely. Again, I spoke about the TMO, the try they're trying to do for this series, and now it's putting into effect. Yeah, and penalty has been awarded for the Springboks. Let's see what they do. You should say that what should the Springboks do? 5 points down. Either go for 5 3 points out. And this penalty is inside the half. Ireland, but it is in the corner though. Grant Williams now has been introduced.
And I suppose we see here with Grant Williams replacing Faf de Klerk. So this game's about to get quicker.
Definitely. Hamid Pollard missed the last two. Let's hope we slosh this one over. Third time lucky perhaps.
Oh, he is South Africa's favourite after he came back from injury against Tonga in the Rugby World Cup. Will he get this one over to stretch the lead?
Only time will tell. Only time will tell.
I'm not going to say anything.
And the kick is not good. Again. Upright. Not going well so far for 3 kicks in a row is missed. 5 points up. 20 minutes remaining now in this game. You see the attendance just shy of 44,000. Crawley with ball in hand.
When is it the right time to replace Pollard? Because if you remember, the last time we played Ireland, those missed opportunities from the kicking tee were the ones that we left to rue. Right now, how effective can that be? Because Watchalong Smith right now losing it in contact again. It's all happening at Loftus. KC retreating is the call. The Springboks very uncharacteristic. Nileru signalling a kick chase. Well, going straight up. Ball is bouncing, no one is there. Nileru using his left boot to advantage. Malcolm Marks, welcome back to international rugby. Annihilating Tad Furlong. Banyaki very quiet in this game. Watchalong Smith, another telling tackle. Well, they have to score right now on the Springboks because Ireland are definitely going to work their phases as Tad Furlong sets it up for the Irish outfit. Craig Casey just signaling his pod as he goes for the bomb. Leroux under it, Leroux gets it. Safety is the call. Grant Williams, the fastest man on the pitch. As they say, Steenkamp is another carry. Springboks in their half. Slow ball. Williams happy to box it. A lovely contestable kick under it. Well gathered again. Bas Frowley. Massive hit to Steenkamp. Welcome to international rugby. Casey will find Crowley. Bars. Connects ball to A. Under it. Pollard on the counter. Goes in his own 10 on 10. My 10-10 special. Pollard wins that duel. Buzz Lightyear. Handled on defense. Grant Williams. Back to Leroux. Was it a kick pass or a kick? Tristan Colby, James Lowe safe on high ball. Banyaki does well to counter. Crowley, or rather Casey. 50-22 is one. 50-22 they get.
Now, great kick there from Casey in the breakdown. The ball was inside the own half, and the ball now just running inside 22 of the Springboks as the ball of the Irish team. 50-22 is the call. Now we see the introduction of Friendly Beelum, and he comes back on there. Furlong does come back from his blood replacement. Now we have a full front row for Ireland and the Springboks. Beg your pardon, Porter guys come back on.
Andrew Porter
comes off and Furlong comes off now. Beelum comes on.
Andrew Porter is coming back from a blood reversal. So Healy will just have to wait for a few more moments to get back on the park. Kelleher on a Beelum replaces Tad Furlong from Ireland.
I must say I've been really impressed by Irish high ball takes. They've been very clinical and effective.
Also Jamie Osborne, the debutant. I mean, a few stutters here and there, but he has kept his authority in this game. Because Banyaki will want to stamp in his authority in the midfield, unable to penetrate the box defense. Casey, straight to Kelleher. Kelleher goes to ground. Casey, yet again, no one is there to get but Doris. Well, surely, Springbok ball. Well, a bit flustered. Springbok doing very well to defend the fringes to force those areas.
He's got a problem. Casey is down. Looks like it's a concussion here for Casey. Medical attention is on the park here for the scrum of Craig Casey.
Well, you can tell who does proper step on the Tuesday practice.
Definitely, Springboks pride themselves. South African rugby pride themselves on proper stump. And we haven't seen the scores thus far in the second half. Said to Tine.
Right now, Craig Casey, who plows his trade for Munster. He's down. He'll be looking for energy. I'm guessing he'll look for Munster energy.
Conor Murray is a man. So on the
Not
bench.
a bad substitute. I mean, 116 test caps for Conor Murray. So very well.
Looks like they're looking at the TMO here for a potential hard shot on Casey. Looks like there's a clean tackle.
That's a rugby collision.
That's weird. Marcus Steyman on his own teammates for Munster.
Well, Munster on Munster. When two monsters fight,
One must die. But unfortunately, Craig Casey is not looking great at the moment. And you see that doctors are coming on the park here to attend to Craig Casey.
Ogbe Snyman and Craig Casey will have a lot to talk about when Munster adjourns for URC pre-season.
Definitely the tallest guy versus the shortest guy in the park. Craig Casey, I'm not sure. I think Craig Casey is just under 1.7 meters.
And Ogbe Snyman is like 6 meters, right?
Good one.
And of course we see Hala Shesikil. I mean, Lucanio has been incumbent 13 for the Springboks, waiting for his opportunity. Of course, we know Chesikil as a prolific fullback. When it was announced to professional rugby, fullback for the Bulls, changed to outside centre. Lucanio was introduced. All of a sudden, the topic changed. Lucanio working his magic in the 13, but Chesikil waiting for his opportunity. How magnificent has Chesikil been?
Oh, Chesikil again. Just showing his professionalism. When Lucanio came on the park, as you mentioned in the scene, unfortunately Chesikil had to sit back and had to wait for his opportunity. And he was always in the background. And when he was given an opportunity to with both hands, look where he is now. Playing very well in the World Cup, very well in Japan League, and now again performing here for the Springboks. Unfortunately, he had a bit of a handling error in the first half, but great game thus far for Chesikil.
Have you seen his abs?
Have you seen his quads?
If I'm cooking Sunday lunch, my bro,
Call on
and
Chesikil.
my grater, I can't find it. Jesse, just give me a hand, man. On the grater like this here, guys. Springboks leading 13 points to 8. It remains. No scores in the second half. Arm wrestle still remains. Craig Casey is still on the ground. I mean, of course, 52 minutes in this game. Peter Stephen, how flamboyant has he been?
Definitely, he was used in the outside channels for the Springboks. And on one side it was Peter Steph, on the other side was Serkolisi. And he's done very well in the outside channels. Not really place that you would want to find with Peter Steph, but he's done very well playing that key role, connecting with the interlinking with the backs. But it's had a great game thus far, both in attack and in defense.
You can tell it's not a Rugby World Cup game because Peter Steph is not taking any numbers this evening.
And what was nice as on the previous game against Wales was given an opportunity to lead out the team. Second cap now as a captain for the Springboks. There we see his numbers, 8 carries, 77 meters, 23 tackles made there from that man Peter Septitoy. Many leaders in this team, of course, Pomimbo Nambi, Peter Septitoy, and of course Siakolisi and Ahmed Bolon at the back as well. So many leaders again are still attending to Craig Casey, the medics out there. You see Dwayne van Meulen and Felix Jones. I beg your pardon, not Felix Jones, let's have a quick word with the forwards.
Siakolisi is not happy with the camera, but we are happy with his performance in the first half, as of course he's just a similar role to Peter Septitoy, hanging on the outside, just brilliant outside pass. You can see that carry, Robert Henshaw, control, alt, delete. Well, great high school, I heard that Siakolisi did CAT, computer applied technology, so squad building computers. So Robert Henshaw has been deleted every time he gets the ball. How good has he been? Especially after being told that he's fat.
Yeah, so again, just for all the viewers out there, they're racing under two presidents. Made a remark saying that Khaleesi is fat, not transparent, and so forth. Now he's showing his worth there for the Springboks, leading the team, and again now, leading the side here, the Springbok captain, Khaleesi, doing a great job. He's still intending to play Casey, and it's just 3 minutes have gone thus far. No scores in the second half. 23 minutes have gone. Scores are still 13-8 for the Springboks. And now we'll just have a small break now, just to check to play Casey.
Munster's smallest player being tackled by Munster's biggest before he makes his move to the inside. Trying the game came from the Springboks.
I'm joined here by one of the Springbok supporters, Giovanni. Where's my chivalry? There we go. Just to, of course, the Springbok women have been doing very well in the sevens and in applying their trade, but I'm right now joined by Giovanni just to share some thoughts of what she thinks this game has been thus far. No pressure.
This game has been excellent. Great performance from the South African players. So we're backing the teams.
And of course the score is 13-8, identical to how it ended in Paris during the Rugby World Cup. Is this how it's going to end?
I hope so. I hope it's going to get one more try and the score might be
100%. And what are your score predictions for this evening?
I say 20. 28? Yeah.
28 is the call. Thank you very much, Giovanni. 28 is the call. At the moment, we are on 13 points to 8 in favor of the hosts, the reigning world champions, back to back. The first country in the history of the sport to win 4 World Cups.
And there we see Craig Casey just being marshalled off by the medics. That part, of course, of the medics. And he did stick up his hand saying he's fine. Craig Casey, let's hope all wishes for, of course, the scrum off of Ireland. Craig Casey. Now we see the introduction of Conor Murray, experience here for Ireland. Again, scrum inside the half of the Springboks. Middle scrum. Grant Williams a ball in hand.
Grant Williams up against an Irish centurion in a very specialized position. Of course, don't give Grant Williams a space because he'll burn you. Williams with the feed. Springboks, surely advantage. Winning a penalty. The bomb squad have ignited.
And definitely the bomb squad have ignited this back for the Springboks. Hopefully they will get some confidence out of that scrum, the penalty. The Springboks, we know how crucial the set pieces are for the Springboks. They live off, they depend on the set pieces. And the Pollard, kicking the ball out, and doesn't look at his hands. Hey, Chesney Colby! Chesney Colby! Chesney Colby! What the score! What the score!
Chesney Colby! Chesney Colby!
Unfortunately, 100 Pollard.
Talking about Pollard, but they bounce on the ball.
Unfortunately, 100 Pollard not able to kick the ball out to the touch and popped it back inside from below. And Chesney Colby, always the man to be evident everywhere. Getting that ball, grabbing it through, and taking the ball, scoring a try. And the ball's in the corner for Chesney Colby. And a score here, first score in the second half here for the Springboks.
Sensational try, Chesney Colby back from injury. Another World Cup winner reminding us why he's still prolific.
And what's nice, chasing lost causes is his thing. You saw what he did against France.
How dare they?
Against a Ramos in the corner, and now chasing a lost cause. Just checking on that if the ball was out or not.
Their mistake, our reward.
Just checking the ball wasn't out from that kick into touch from Mohamed Pollard. The ball.
It's gone. That's why they say every kick is as good as the chase. Chesney Colby using the experience again, chasing the causes. That ball back onto the field, try is scored. But of course, TMO, Luke Pierce, come on.
Luke Pierce just having a quick check on that ball, just potentially for a low, didn't touch the ball before the ball went out. Of course, Hunter Pollard didn't get a penalty, kicking the ball in the touch, and the low, not able to carry that one.
There should be an angle from behind James Lowe as to when he catches it. Well, James Lowe, great idea, shocking execution.
Just waiting if he does touch his foot on the ground. The ball has been released.
It's gone.
He touches the ground.
That ball is gone. That's a try. That ball
But again, you can't say anything. Doesn't wait for the TMO decision. Exciting times. Try time, thank you very much.
Try time.
5 points for the Springboks.
James Lowe, you were high in that moment. Chasing Kobe. High with skill.
Again, just looking at his right hand at the moment. The right hand is the last hand that's still on the ball before the foot touches the ground.
A better angle.
A better angle from the
other side.
So look. English airtime has gone from 16.
I want to say England.
He can make the airtime, I understand about the airtime.
Of course, this will give us a better angle. Chelsea Kobe, another top chase from the experienced winger. James Lowe covering it there, but do you release it? That's
Try has been scored. Try has been scored. The TMO saying stick with the on-field decision. Try time. Let's wait for the official call from the ref.
I want the try.
Try has been scored by the Springboks. Points in the second half. Score now 18-8.
Courtesy of Chelsea Kobe. Pressure on Pollard right now.
You only got 4 missed penalties.
9 points, got a baby.
You only missed 4 for the 4th kick on the trot now for Pollard.
3 from 6. Pollard in the corner. This time, he gets it over. 20 points.
That's not call 20 points. You got a 20 points.
Well, Giovanni did say that the final score would be 20 points right now. 20 points.
20 points. The point 20 points.
Called it. Chasing Kobe. Again, trademark try from the right winger. He can dodge through raindrops.
Chasing Colby, chasing down lost causes again. And a try has been scored by Chasing Colby and converted importantly by Hunter Pollard. 28 is the score with the 13 minutes.
Pressure now. The Irish getting drunk on their own supply of that Jameson Select Reserve. The Springboks are happy with some buildup.
I think you spoke about Jameson Reserve. I think they're missing Jameson Gibson Park at the moment.
Nice. That's a nice one. Hey. Well, comment on the channel. How about this guy? Yes. Springboks winning. Well, nobody in that possession as Ireland have to respond. Springboks scoring first in the second half. Of course, just over 10 left to play. Not all is lost for Ireland.
Exactly, just 12 points down. Back option here for Ireland. And a contest here from Alfred Slayman. Chesney Colby with the exit. And unfortunately, straight into the
testosterone level is still skyrocketing. My lady was doing like a dumbbell press, 60 kgs before the game. 3-minute box jumps. See me now, see me no more.
Again, Ireland with ball in hand inside the half of the Springboks. An opportunity here for Ireland. Previous line-up, Connor straight. They're going front option now.
Ireland under pressure. Find the clear or find Murray. Crowley back inside Watchalong. One started. The substitute, Kelleher, unable to penetrate the box defense. Slayman helping Peter Stiff. Murray congested in the midfield. A lot of mistakes. Bandiaki under pressure. Grant Williams is there. Oh, come on, man. Falling down.
It's unfortunate.
That's a too over-eager.
And definitely, Bandiaki went straight to ground, and unfortunately, Bandiaki was tackled while he was on the ground. Now it's big scuffle.
Oh, here we go.
Second scuffle.
I mean, of course, we are seeing a scuffle, but to remind the folks back at home, on the 18th of August, the style bender, Israel Adesanya, going up against Dricus du Plessis. We'll be happy for that, but not right now.
Hele Vietnam, wat ons Vietnam. What's nice about that fixture? The UFC fight. Dricus du Plessis will fight in Israel Adesanya in Australia. The Springboks will play against Springboks will play against Australia in Australia, same country. Big day, big day.
If you're watching, it's going to do us proud, brother. You setting the tone in Australia.
Hele Vietnam, wat ons Dricus.
Hello, Vietnam, baby. 20 points to 8, 12 points in it. I mean, of course, I'd have to score twice to get the lead. What can they do right now to get this win?
I think it's very important to keep ball, position on the ball. Apply pressure back onto Springboks, play the ball. Right areas, especially inside the 20 of the Springboks. Hopefully they make Springboks make mistakes. Play out wide for Ireland. Keep the ball in hand. Again, as you mentioned before this game, Ireland do have a tendency of averaging 200 passes in every single game. So they'll need all the 20 passes and being effective while attacking with ball in hand.
Would it be safe to say that the back line has less fluidity without Johnny Sexton?
I think so. The game is not done yet. They've won the Six Nations with Crowley, so.
Very diplomatic, Mr. Gogena. Springboks really that line out. Grant Williams, straight to Buzz Lightyear. Vincent Koch, his 51st Springbok cap in Loftus. Grant Williams looking to bomb it downfield, but decides to find Pollard. Skewed off the side of the boot. Pollard, your thoughts?
Pollard has a mixed bag today, good and bad. And I think it's now time maybe to bring in Sasha Ngomazulu, Farming Ngomazulu. We saw what he did against Wales when he came on. Clutch moments, inside his own half, able to kick the ball in Principality Stadium. Sea-level kick, and he can slot it. 10 minutes remaining, 28 is the score.
Low, Baniaki, very quiet in this game. Chesney Kobe looking to steal, not supporting on point, or not rolling away. Peter Stiff. Chesney Kobe is quite hungry. Ireland should just take the 3 points right now, reset and come back fighting again, but they will decide to go for points, or rather, go for touch.
Now Morkel van Staden just penalised there, the breakdown. It's on the own 22 of the Springboks, called off his feet. And now Carl is getting a ball into touch. 5 meters out are Irish Ireland against the Springboks. It's only 2 year line out for Ireland.
I mean, of course, this will be an exciting finish should Ireland manage to find the way over the whitewash. Of course, the substitute right now, Ronan Kelleher, under pressure from the slide out. He will find his Ryan Bird. Springboks contesting very flamboyantly well. Ireland not getting any much meters. Springboks hunting for the ball, but managing to get it out wide. Baniaki to Crowley. Crowley unable, but Curly Hamilton. No, man.
Looks like they're coming back for the penalty. I think it was the call was numbers at the line out. Too many numbers for the Springboks. So another penalty here for Ireland. I think the Springboks need to be very careful now. 2 penalties in the space of 2 minutes for the Springboks. What does Ireland do now?
Take the points.
12 points down, 10 points.
Take the points.
It is a free kick. It is a free kick.
They don't hunt, or rather they don't defend, they hunt. But I mean, of course, every decision is as good as the outcome at this stage of the field. Of course, they're going for a quick tap. James Ryan just setting up to go on his own. Oh, France quarterfinal, but here we go. Oh, look at you. Van der Fleer. Straight to Van Staden. Counter-ruck is good. Counter-ruck, but no one is going to get the ball back for the Springboks. Ireland still in possession. Straight to Beelum. Luke Pierce has his arm out. Ireland playing under advantage. Counter-ruck attack of the Springboks. Whilst another penalty in this area, they have to be careful. Porter cleans up for Ireland. Pick and go from Kelleher. Van der Fleer to Crowley. Looking for Doris. Unable to reach the ball. But Van der Fleer didn't go on his own. Springboks still playing an advantage. Here we go. It's Beelum. Beelum, Rastafarian. Then we got James Bird. Still in the 5-meter radius. Ireland, Porter. With another carry. He's been sensational thus far with his carries. Baniaki. Ireland at the back door, under advantage. Crowley under pressure. All going to go back for the penalty advantage. Bird, Murray, kick chance. Peter's best to toy. Oh, relentless touch from the Springboks.
Third penalty now in 3 minutes, the Springboks. There, as I mentioned, too many penalties inside the own 22, and Kirk Lawrence is giving his marching orders with a yellow card. Penalty offside there from Purvis Step to Toy. 3 penalties, consecutive penalties. 3 minutes inside the 22, and now the Springboks had to play the last 7 minutes with 14 men.
Last 6 minutes, 12 points in it. Of course, Sasha Feinberg, Ngomezulu, making his way on, replacing Pollard. Andrew Porter also making his way off. CM Keeley, or rather Healy, already warmed up. That 10 minutes was on the part replacing Porter. From that replacement, but Andre Pollard missing 3. He'll be very upset with his performance of the kicking team, but generally he's been resolute. But Ireland takes the quick tap. Beelum takes the short. Doris, who wants to get over? Doris! Is he over? He's just short. Held up is the call. The Springboks defending their house. The Springboks, if they stayed in Khayelitsha, they will be the protective fee.
Please repeat that again for the viewers. Please repeat what you just said now. Please repeat what you just said now.
The Springboks, the way they're defending their house, they can pay for their protection fee in Khayelitsha. Yo, we know in Khayelitsha, starting your business, you have to make sure that you're well equipped. But the Springboks defending the house.
Just have a quick look now for the TMO potential try.
Nah. You didn't have control there. But you see these days, even if the finger is on the ball, it's no control.
Looking at a potential try here for Ireland. Kalen Torres. Just asking Luke Pierce. Kalen Torres just asking Luke Pierce to check it out, check it upstairs. And the call from Luke Pierce. Well, let me say TMO. There's a no try held up. And it's a goal line dropout here for the Springboks. 5.5 minutes remaining. 28 is the score.
Would you want to be part of TMO in such a high pressure game?
Definitely not. Definitely not.
Well, this is when we miss Francois Dave, but Sasha Tendalav, Ngomezulu, will probably downfield. James Lowe is under it. Here we go, is Doris looking to get Vincent Koch with the hit. Ireland in possession. Murray will find. Here we go. It's Beelum. Oh, this is lovely stuff from Ireland. Oh, Connor Murray will score one of the easiest tries Ireland could ever wish for.
That's just poor defense from the Springboks. The chase line wasn't there. The gaps in between. And what you saw into the campaign between the middle of the field. And the try has been scored by Ireland. Quick kick from McCarley. Now the score is 2013. Very disappointing. Big hit. Let's see the replay from Connor Murray. And a big take from Beelum. Inside pass back to Conor to Connor Murray. Connor Murray, veteran, and the Poles score the try from Ireland. And now the score is 2013. This is not a pass, it was his inside. Oh, that's borderline. That's borderline. That is flat.
That's a lovely pass.
But again, poor defense for the Springboks. From the chase line from the Springboks. Poor chase line. Yeah, you should not talk about Tottenham at the moment. Tottenham is busy training in Dublin at the moment.
Oh my word. Probably having some Guinness. Touch! Yeah!
That's a knock!
Knock on!
That's a knock!
Knock on!
That's a knock!
Knock on! Knock on! very, very unfortunate, James Lowe.
Very uncharacteristic area there from James Lowe. And I'm sure you're kicking yourself there. Deep restart here from the Shashapan Goma Zulu. And James Lowe not able to carry that one. So in the first half, Morkel Smith, but now Lowe not able to carry that one. Again, chasing Kobe, chasing lost causes. Scrum 5 meters out.
They have to come back with some points here. They have to make sure, even if it's 3 points, just to make it that much more difficult for Ireland because they are going to come. I mean, just under 4 left to play, but 1 second it takes to score a try.
3.5 minutes remaining now to conclude this 80-minute performance between both these sides. Must remember next week they'll be playing a second test down in Durban, and the scores is 20-15 for the Springboks. 3.5 minutes remaining, and there's the ball of the Springboks.
The Springboks, how can they end this very enticing fixture? Grant Williams, man in ball, looking to feed the scrum for the Springboks on the 5-meter line. Of course, the Springboks, they've been found wanting in this part of the field in the first half, also early in the second half, just making some uncharacteristic errors in this particular place in the field. How can they just make sure that they get over the whitewash here?
I think it's important. We saw David Daly was a bit upright when he's carrying the ball, and I'm pretty sure that we're going for that going in the 10 channel of Ireland. David Daly, very important. He gets down low and drive his legs to get the first phase ball for the forwards to come around the corner. We've seen this before for the Springboks. Let's see what they do here. Williams.
The Springboks are running over. The Springboks, yes, boy! Penalty try for the Springboks. Of course, now just to draw even. Gaten McKenzie up in arms. He's definitely not risering this evening.
And it's a penalty as well to put these words here for Ireland.
Says Healy.
Kelleher is a man being penalised with the yellow card. 14 men for both sides now. 2 minutes remaining. I think it's done.
Nah, that's the game. But I think just to make sure that you put the thumb in the jugular. 1 more point. For me, 1 more point. Come on, boys. 1 more point. Let's go. I might just buy some shamrock pie. Oh, run a lovely restart to regather by Ryan Byrne. And then look at the responder. Frantically. Beelum. Strong carry. Was he tackled? Play on is the call. Crowley. Out wide. There was a Gary Ringrose. Doris on the fringes. Well met on contact by the Viking. Conor Murray to Van der Fleer. Straight to Crowley. Here we go. Calvin Nash. Chesney Kobe looking to James Lowe. No, man.
Another soft try given by the Springboks. Poor finish from the Springboks. The last 10 minutes, we saw the try, the chase line, second last try. And the way we saw Conor Murray convert and the post. Now again, Ryan Beard with another try. Poor defensive system from the Springboks.
Shocking. Well, the crowd are getting some entertainment around in Loftus and also here in Helderberg Rugby Club. But very soft try here again from the Springboks. Of course, they are playing with a man down at the back. Currently, Aronson serving his 10-minute ban. Jack Crowley unable to add the extras. Of course, a lot of pressure on Crowley.
There's just 20 seconds now remaining to conclude this game. The Springboks are now 7 points up, and they need to restart this kick.
That's the kind of try you see suddenly you lose their prize versus like.
It's very unfortunate. Again, now the defensive area for the Springboks. Something we'll definitely be looking at for the Durban test next week.
Chesney Kobe seems to be down. Of course, he did come back from an injury. His first off from an injury, but I mean, he's played a full game. Literally 15 seconds left to play. He has to work it out.
Both these teams are now playing with 14 men. And Feinberg Gomo Zulu now to restart here.
10 seconds left in this game. Ngomo Zulu with the restart, another deep one. The chase, Placid, Low will receive it to Doris. Doris, they have to release all the Springboks. Murray will find Crowley. Beelum, yes! Losing it forward is James, but
Looks like it went backwards. Looks like it went backwards. The call was backwards. But now the call is forwards from Lucas. And that is that, ladies and gentlemen. South Africa, the Springboks.
Ladies and gentlemen, looks like the best team in the world. That debate has been put to bed.
Definitely. Good start here from the Springboks. 1-0, 1 left to go in Durban. Let's see what happens next week.
Well, the best fortnight that you can expect right now. Durban next week, but at Loftus Versfeld, the Springboks won, the altitude won. 27 points to 20. And I mean, of course, the Springboks, they could have just made sure that they're going to put this game to bed quite early in this game.
Definitely, I think the second half was much more tighter. Defensive errors from the Springboks, letting 2 easy tries. Something we'll definitely be looking at. Jerry Flannery, the defensive coach for the Springboks. And, but yeah, good effort, good fight back from Ireland. Both teams, discipline issues, breakdowns, another key area of boxing to look at for next week. Very good effort for the loose forwards and Porter as well to shut the ball of the Springboks in the breakdown. But equally a very good game thus far for both Ireland and South Africa.
100%. Great start for the Springboks. A lot of tension in this game, a lot of talk, a lot of media tension as well. The Springboks this time on the winning side of things between the Irish team that have been the best in terms of everything they played, winning the Six Nations, the Grand Slam, but last year unable to just get away from that quarterfinal hoodoo. But as far as the debate as to who the best team in the world is, it's quite clear. I won't even mention it. But from the Springboks perspective, as far as defense is concerned, a lot of question marks, a lot of questions will need to be asked on the fringes, on the outside as well. 3 quick tries that would have been defended had it been the World Cup. I mean, of course, the Springboks have to make sure they raise the stakes in between World Cups. Great way to start.
Definitely indeed. And now it all goes down to Durban. It's the second test. Remember, both these teams are playing 2 test series. So I think Durban will be a place for them, Ireland, to rectify the mistakes and press it back onto South Africa. Sea level game, yeah, altitude, and the Springboks was victorious by 27 to 20. All to play for Durban.
100%, and ladies and gentlemen, that's how it ends. In this experimental Watchalong at GSN, home back at home, you enjoyed the finesse, you enjoyed it, the continuity, you enjoyed it, the chat, the banter, of course, and the jam as well. Fortunately, the Springboks will walk away as the victors, 27 points to 20, and Jesse Gill gets his Man of the Match award, well deserved. Thank you very much for joining us this evening, ladies and gentlemen. Of course, the home side, glorious. Springboks to throw again. Set your team here, Nathan Gogena. Thank you for joining us.